So I've talked about this before, but I waffled rather a lot, and I didn't do it with enough concision or succinctness, so today I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible. So, tenders, government tenders. Tenders are both delicious pieces of chicken and the means by which the MOD procures defence products. It's how all government organisations procure any products bought from the private market or services. So we call this contract bidding, and that often gives people an incorrect impression. So it gives people the impression that the MOD, while it does place a high priority on cost savings, just focuses on costs. At the end of the day, true, they are there to save the taxpayer money. They are doing their best to operate on a budget, and they buy what they believe is necessary through a rigorous process. But it's not all about cost. Largely, bidding is about value, design, integration, longevity, really all sorts. Cost isn't the only thing that's factored in either. So today I'm going to be going over the process, and for the sake of concision and simplicity, I'm going to be doing it really quickly. So obviously, before a competition begins, there are internal review boards that are comprised of expert military goods and services specialists, accountants, strategists, loads of people that decide there is a need for a contract to be put out there, and for something, whether a good or a service, to be acquired, that it's necessary. First off, contracts are either competitive or non-competitive. Non-competitive contracts are generally renewals or upgrades that have decided to basically continue based upon references in prior contracts that allow for renewal or upgrade clauses. Those that are competitive, that aren't non-competitive, they can be made public and are posted on the DSP, which is the Defence Sourcing Portal. This is the initial stage where the requirement is advertised. There are other sites where one can find these opportunities, but the primary one, it is the DSP. It's all organised procurement through either the DSP or, for, I guess, smaller, more common goods, the Crown Commercial Service, which is the UK's primary procurement service for national needs. For a firm or a freelancer to interact and proceed from this stage, a supplier would need to register on the DSP. Secondarily, there is a pre-qualification questionnaire which involves firms assuring of freelancers that they do have proper clearance, they are fully up to date on all legal standards and obligations, and they have the capability to take on the contract properly and forge a proper proposal for the MOD. Tertiary, we see the MOD use this pre-qualification questionnaire, which is cross-referenced, checked, ensured to maximise eligibility. And then it invites certain freelancers or firms, it issues them invites to tender. The MOD offers certain firms or freelancers the ability to submit an initial proposal. These proposals are then judged based upon merit, cost. Again, a lot of criteria which are set out prior to judgment. They are an objective, pre-agreed list of criteria which are judged by another board, not the initial one, which has, again, while it's not the same board, a roster of very highly qualified, expertise diversified assessors. And this is the point where there will be individual assessment of each tender proposal. After this, a judgment will be made, final checks and agreements are ensured, and the contract is awarded. Once we've passed this stage and the contract has been awarded, the firm must have either provided or must provide a demonstrator model. So there is demonstration, confirmation that everything is in order, manufacture, final quality checks prior to entering service. It then enters service. It serves for however many years, potentially with contract renewals, upgrade deals, that sort of stuff, if the initial contract clauses allow. It then exits service. It's properly disposed of or stored, and the process begins again for the next generation of goods, and I have done that in under 4 minutes, so hopefully that's okay.